Previously, I did a video that you guys seemed to enjoy where I was trying to figure out who was not really a veteran. We had like 5 individuals or something like that. And one of those individuals was not really a veteran, but trying to pretend to be a veteran, trying to pass off as one. And then the others had to try to figure it out. Well, we're going to do something similar in today's video, and this time with a little bit of a twist to it. By the way, if you want to watch this video, maybe a card pops up and you can check that episode out. But for today's, it's a little bit different. Because in today's, we've got 5 individuals, but only one of them is actually a veteran. And in this one, we got a guy who's prior service, who's a veteran, who's going to try to figure it out. And we're going to play along. You can play along. We're going to try to figure out which one of these individuals was really in the military this time, right? And then the other ones are fakes. So maybe it'll be pretty easy to spot out. I mean, I feel pretty confident, right? That last time, I was able to spot, who was not really a veteran. Can I do the opposite way around? Can you do it the opposite way around? Make sure to maybe comment early on with your early predictions before we reveal it at the end. Also, by the way, if you want to check out this full video, you don't want to listen to my commentary, I'll have a link down in the description box down below for the full video. Otherwise, if you'd like to play along with me and watch my reaction and watch me try to help figure it out, right? Stick around. Let's get into this. Let's check this out.
My job in the military was 31 Bravo, military police officer. My job...
Okay, I feel like, maybe being an MP could be a good advantage. Hopefully he's got some good investigative skills, all right? We have the lineup here already. It's kind of tough to tell maybe just from here. Obviously, people that probably are not currently in the military, right? Guy on the far left, I don't know. Guy in the khaki pants, maybe? The other guy bent down, I don't know. Hard to tell. I don't know. The other dude... kind of standing right with the broken heart shirt, right? He's got his feet at a 45-degree angle. He's kind of at an at ease kind of position. But I mean, obviously you would have your feet at a 45-degree angle like that when you're standing at ease. So that's a little bit weird. The other guy's attempting to stand in position, but his feet aren't together. Tough to tell so far.
Today is to interview these 5 gentlemen over here and figure out who was in the military or not.
Yes, sir!
Oh, yes, sir.
My name is Daniel Garcia, and I was in the military.
All right, let's see. Okay, it didn't give any kind of specific branch or anything. So that makes it kind of tough. I don't know. It's tough to tell yet.
My name is Dylan Statham, and I was in the military.
My name is Reggie Weber, and I was in the military.
My name is Christian Seavey, and I was in the military.
My name is Sergeant Stewart, and I was in the military.
Okay, so this guy on the end is coming off trying to give his rank. I don't know. It's kind of tough still. Let's see.
We'll do that again, and we'll sound off loud and clear with last name and branch of service.
See, that'll help a little bit, right? If we say branch of service, probably their jobs, what they did. Okay, let's see.
Garcia, branch Army, rank Diamond 3.
What the hell's a Diamond 3? All right, well, that eliminates that guy. That guy's not in the military. There's no freaking way. So we already got one out of the way. Diamond 3, right? It's not a rank in the Army. Where the hell is he to get that from? I don't know. It's weird. All right, so we already know first dude on the left, not in the military. Next dude.
Navy, private.
Weber.
Okay, yeah, they don't have privates, do they? In the Navy, I think they have seamen, right? That's basically their equivalent of a private. So right there, we're off to a good start. We're eliminating 2 people. That's 2 people that are not in the military. All right, because the first dude, Diamond 3 or something like that, right? That's not something in the Army. In the Navy, I'm pretty sure there's not privates in the Navy. I think they're called seamen.
Air Force Sergeant.
CV, Air Force, Staff Sergeant.
Okay, maybe. Do they have sergeants, though, in the Air Force? Because that third dude, do they have, like, tech sergeants, though? I don't know. That one's kind of tricky, because I think they do still sometimes refer to them as sergeants, even though they're, like, tech sergeants officially. And then the staff sergeant one, that's, I think E5, I think, in the Air Force is a staff sergeant, where, like, in the Army, it's an E6, so it's a little confusing. So, okay, for those number 3 and number 4, potential.
Stewart, Air Force Sergeant.
Now, MOS.
Okay, so maybe. I mean, dude's, I don't know, something weird about the guy on the end. I don't know. Just kind of the way he was kind of standing. He's kind of like way too motivated about this. I don't know. Okay, so potentially the 3 maybe on the end, but the first 2 dudes, no way. Those guys already are eliminated.
MOS, okay? I just want to preface and say I love John Cena. He does a lot for Americans, and nothing gets me more harder than the American flag.
The hell does that have to do with an MOS? Did the guy just not understand what an MOS is? So I don't even know where you'd get. I'm confused right now. The hell's this guy talking about? John Cena? All right.
I also love John Cena, sir.
What?
I mean, who doesn't love John Cena?
Stone Cold Steve Austin, sir.
What are we doing here, guys? MOS. Is the MOS only like an army thing? Because the dude, I guess, asking the question, he's an army veteran. I think it's called something else in other branches. So maybe that would only be a term that Army would understand. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section down below. Any veterans out there that are Air Force, Navy, that kind of stuff. I feel like you'd still know what MOS is, though, wouldn't you?
I'm a jet main, sir.
What?
Start off with our Chair Force guys. Why'd you guys join the military?
Oh, well, I was playing Call of Duty. Well, I mean, I'm like sick at Call of Duty, but like in real life, I don't like to run around and shit like that. So that's why I picked the Air Force instead. And then for like, you know, so they pay for college.
I joined the military.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, that's not the weirdest thing I've heard from people saying why they're going to join the military or why they did join the military. So I won't rule it out just yet, I guess.
Military out of high school. I didn't really have money in my family, didn't really know what I wanted to do. So I wanted to take a few years, do something good, serve my country for a little bit, and then get to college and figure myself out past that.
I was a bad.
See, that sounds pretty legit. That sounds like a pretty legit kind of one. So I'm moving dude with a broken heart shirt maybe to the front. He's a potential one. The dude next to him, maybe. I'm leaning more towards the guy with a broken heart one, maybe, though. Still a little on the fence with the guy on the end, though. He hasn't really, especially with that whole John Cena thing at the beginning. I don't know.
Kid in high school. I drank a lot of alcohol, smoked a lot of weed, and my mom made me go into the military or she was going to disown me.
I just started cranking 90s one day, sir, and I couldn't stop.
I mean, I've already eliminated the two on the end. So whatever the two guys at the very beginning say, I already know that they're not in the military. So it's really just down to the three on the end, right? Number 3, 4, and 5, right? I don't think they gave their names. Well, they did. They gave their last names, but I can't remember that shit. But the 3 on the end are the ones, you know, possibly. But I'm still kind of leaning more towards the either the broken heart guy or the guy to his right, maybe. I don't know about the guy in the white shirt on the end.
I got tricked.
What recruiter doesn't trick somebody?
Exactly. Some guy asked me for my email, and I got an email saying, contact your local recruiter, and I did, because I was bored. I was also watching an ad on YouTube, and it said, you know, military, Air Force. I was like, exciting, woo, Call of Duty. So, why
I thought he
not?
was signing up for one of those free cars at the mall, like the
Exactly.
giveaways, but it was like a fucking contract.
Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of a process in there to where, you know, you can't really get tricked into it. You're going to know what you're doing, you know, especially going to BEPS and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know. Still not ruled out. Let's see.
Maybe a 1 minute workout for the boys. Yeah.
Oh, what?
1 minute workout.
Do the Air Force people have to do it?
Can really already say, I guess something to do with a workout they're going to do. I don't know how well that's going to, especially if they're not currently in. I don't know how well that's going to really prove if they're in the military or not.
Oh, yeah. Well, let's have fun with the boys and just give them a quick taste of basic training again. Half right.
Do other branches of service do that, though? Right? So you should do, you know, turn half to the... First, you should come to attention. I mean, you didn't really call them to attention, you know, but it doesn't matter. But to do a half right face, I don't know if that's... I mean, it's basic DNC, drill and ceremonies, maybe for all branches. But I feel like, you know, that's more of an Army thing. I don't know. Again, veterans that are not Army, let me know in the comment section down below. Is that a thing for other branches, half right face? I mean, they all kind of...
Half right. Not full right. Half right.
So none of them did it correctly. Everybody just kind of did whatever. And some people went fully right and didn't do the half right. So I don't know.
Any rest?
What did you say? You say friendly and rest? Again, maybe Army specific, which was the first dude on the left. If he really was Army, you should know that, which I already ruled him and the guy next to him out that are not really Army. But beyond that, I don't know if front-leaning rest position is a term used outside of the Army, though.
Front-leaning rest. Push-up position, guys. Front-leaning rest.
Nobody knows what that meant.
And cadence.
Not gonna know what that means.
Down. Up.
I mean, that wasn't in cadence, but
Bro, we all.
is the guy in the chair really a veteran? I know, I get it. I mean, because in cadence it'd be like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and then it'd be going up and down, up, kind of stuff. He's just having them go down and up.
Our arms all fucking popped like we're 100 years old. That sounded like a crypt opening.
Down. Up. Of course. The Navy.
Who do you think here is just absolutely, for a fact, has never even looked in that direction of the military?
These two. Wearing black.
Oh, man.
That guy? He's one of the ones that I potentially think it could be. I don't know about that. I mean, why wouldn't you say the dude on the far left? That dude definitely never even looked in that direction.
One day.
Who do you think has been in the military?
Guy on the very far end, possibly this guy in the white right here. I want your first letter of your first name in the phonetic alphabet.
I was in Delta Gamma Pi, sir.
Dick, stick.
I can't think of it.
Charles. Charlie.
Charles.
And I don't know how really kind of specific other branches are with the phonetic alphabet for radio stuff and other things. I mean, there's a lot of Army people that probably don't know the phonetic alphabet well enough. I don't know, especially if you've been out for a while.
Okay. In the phonetic alphabet.
John Cena.
Oh, the first letter?
Yeah.
Oh, Alpha.
First name is John. First letter is J. All right, Juliet.
Gotcha. Oh,
First
Romeo.
letter. Exactly. There you go.
Okay, a little slow at it, but he knew R was Romeo, so that's good. I mean, the guy on the end in the white shirt said John Cena again, so it's kind of eliminating him. I think I'm kind of maybe I'm down to the two, right? The broken heart guy and the guy that just did Romeo. Maybe?
Oh, that's what it was.
Everybody goes in and they come out with different varying types of music. I want to know from you guys your branch song.
Can I get a little bit of snapping from my friends here?
Branch song, like you're gonna sing the Army song or the Navy song or whatever, or I don't know where we're going with this.
Hey there, Delilah, what's it like in New York City? I'm 1,000 miles away, but girl, tonight you look so pretty, yes you do.
I don't know what I've been told.
What did you get told?
My sergeant is getting old.
And how many?
I mean, it's kind of close to a cadence almost in a way, but I don't know. I'm almost starting to question if any of these people are veterans. I don't know.
How many push-ups did you get for that one?
A lot, sir.
Best day, worst day. Military.
Best day, sir, I was in a 1v5 situation, a long pearl.
I don't know why we
3 points away from my
No, he's
ultimate. Got isolated my 1v1s, got 3 kills, popped by 9.
You know what though? He almost kind of reminds me of JT Suits. I don't know. Anybody else get that vibe? Something about him. Not a diss against JT, if you guys know who I'm talking about. But just gives me some kind of like maybe it's his kid. You got any kids out there, JT? What's going on?
Watch this! Got the rest
And,
of the...
stop talking about Call of Duty.
I was in the sweet city of Honolulu. I was driving and piloting boats all day from one end of Pearl Harbor to the next and doing tours all day. And it was beautiful suns and beautiful skies. And it started.
I mean, I've already eliminated the first two guys. First two guys, I don't think it's any of those first two guys anyway. So I'm really just wanting to see what the other three have to say, and I'm kind of even almost narrowing it down to probably the two, because I've already kind of kind of eliminated, I think, the guy in the end.
To rain at the same time.
Yeah, the best day for me was probably it was in basic training. I ate like 3 bowls of Crave, and my stomach got really sick, and then we had to run after, and then it turned into one of the worst.
As I said before,
Okay, that could be legit, especially off the cuff. You're trying to think of something. Okay.
As I said before, I was poor, and that's the reason I joined the military. My girlfriend, Allie, had to break up with me because I didn't have enough money. I joined the military with my friend Finn, and I lost him in duty in battle, and I came home, but my GI Bill, which is good, was enough to pay for my own house. I bought my dad's shed, and I converted it into a home for Allie. It was
Bar your dad's shed.
the perfect home. It was a home she always wanted, but she had to leave the love of her life to come be with me, which she did. We fought a lot. We always fight, but we got our house, sir.
That's a weird story. I don't know now. Like I said, I'm kind of torn of if any of these people were actually in the military. Okay, all right.
All right.
See, my day could have been the best day or the worst day. It was the first day of BMT. It was 3 a.m. in the bus into Texas, and then boom, they stripped us all naked. I saw a lot of penises, the most penises I've seen in my life. If you know BMT, you see a lot of penises, you know, and you know, long ones, big ones, short ones. It could have been the best day of my life or the worst day of my life. So I could, you know,
Depending on how you look at it when you're in the military.
Depends on the wiener.
I mean, sure. But I don't know. There's other stuff that's already eliminated, dude. Anyways, almost a legitimate story, but there's certain other things that I'm kind of already eliminated. I think I do. Anyways.
Who doesn't like, you know, seeing a few wieners?
And finally, Eddie's. And see, right there, I could tell he was in the military. Because that right there scared the shit out of him.
PTSD, sir.
We're gonna use this
I mean, he was just loud. I don't know about that.
fun little item here to act like some sort of weapon. And these guys over here are going to try to show me their combat techniques of disarming. You disarm him.
How many of you ever did any real legitimate training outside of maybe like a onesie kind of a thing of how to disarm somebody? Unless you're maybe an MP, maybe you do frequent training on that. Otherwise, maybe you did it one time for a sergeant's time training for a random training kind of a day. None of these guys are going to have any kind of specific tactics for disarming anybody. This is not going to prove anything.
So get the fuck down! And we're just gonna go down the line.
Dill, let me talk to you. You've been holding that thing all day, okay? Let me give you a break real quick.
No.
Your arms are shaking.
No.
Wait, what the hell is that?
God damn it. Gets me every fucking time, man.
Go ahead. Grab it. Go ahead.
That's a Navy move.
I mean, it's definitely military humor-ish. Okay.
True.
For the most part, I don't think that test really proved anything. I mean, you kind of get maybe a little bit from like the military humor side of the dude with the broken heart shirt kind of a thing, but otherwise, that didn't. I don't feel any more like oh yeah, that dude's definitely in or definitely not in. You're not going to have basic like disarming skills unless maybe you're in a specific job that teaches that constantly, or like an MP or something similar to that. Otherwise, yeah, you're not going to have that skill, or you're not going to have any kind of specific thing that's going to bring that out in you to kind of prove that you're a veteran or not a veteran.
Energy for that.
You have to call out one person and then have them ask you a question.
Yeah, all right. We'll start with you.
How was your MEPS process?
Oh, MEPS was interesting. I went down, I actually signed up as an Army National Guard.
Not really sure how this is going to test either. I mean, maybe if they ask a very specific question, maybe a MEPS question is pretty generic. Anybody can ask that. How was MEPS, right? If anybody has ever known someone who joined the military or even thought about joining themselves or whatever, they're going to know that term.
So I signed up in Alabama. So I went down to Mobile and the day before, and I was waking up at 3 a.m. to go into MEPS. The worst day because I gave up a lot. but the best because I got to make sure that this country stays free.
Your worst day was MEPS? I don't know, buddy. If your worst day in the military was MEPS, I had way worse days than MEPS. I don't know about this guy sometimes.
Where were you deployed to?
Unfortunately, I was never deployed. I did 7 years in the military, in the Army National Guard. Started off in Alabama. Did a state-to-state transfer because I joined while I was in high school, between my junior senior year. So came back out to California. I was supposed to get deployed in 2009, and they revoked my orders right before I was supposed to go.
In your MEPS process, was there ever a time that you had to show an old man your butthole?
Yes.
Okay. I mean, that happens, right? There's memes about that, and you could see the memes, but that's pretty specific, right? Somebody who's been through the MEPS process, or maybe has a good friend that's been through the MEPS process, would know about that. Okay.
It's sad, but they have to sit there and physically look at everything, because you are basically becoming government property.
That guy either has the best or the worst job in the world.
Exactly.
The worst job.
Now, after being out, as you can tell, I'm in a wheelchair, so the VA has to pay to make sure that I can get around.
Where'd you go on tour?
Again, I didn't go overseas. I was I did a lot of training to go for a generation.
So after all the questions and all the silly goofiness, I'm assuming you have an idea of who it could be?
Oh no, I know exactly who it is.
Oh yeah?
You're told so.
All right, so he thinks he knows who it is. Okay, so he's probably about to make his prediction here. I know it's not the first two. So let's see. Can you guys see my mouse? You kind of see my mouse. All right. So this guy and this guy. All right. These first two guys from the left, eliminated. Definitely not them. This dude, maybe. This dude, I was kind of just certain mannerisms where it's like, I think maybe he knows somebody in the military, right? Maybe he's got a good friend, maybe a family member or something like that. Because there's certain things where it's like, maybe, but then some things where it's like, no. But I'm going to say no. I'm going to say he's not. I think maybe he's got like someone close to him that maybe he knows that's in the military, though. So then I'm with these two guys, right? I mean, this guy, maybe this guy. The MEPS question, maybe. You know what? The MEPS question might sway me to think that this dude, but God, it's tough between these two here, right? The dude with the broken heart shirt and the dude next to him with the, what is it, CRKS? I think it's got to be one of those two guys, but I got to pick one. So if we're going to pick one, the MEPS question, man, I think that MEPS question is what kind of has me thinking that it might be this dude. That weird shed question, like I was believing it was this dude until that shed story that he kind of gave about buying his dad's shed so that him and his girlfriend could move into their shed. Weird. But then the military humor thing with the whole disarming thing. I'm gonna go with this dude. We'll go with that dude. All right, we'll go with that one.
So much, and it's become so much part of your life. It's something that never leaves you, and that's why it's like, when it comes down to it, the guy right there, down here on the end, he was in the military.
I don't know about that, man. You chose the guy on the end. I was kind of like questioning a little bit, but I don't think so, man. I think this dude's wrong.
Brothers, no brothers.
He's confident as shit too. I don't think it's it.
Why are you laughing, bro?
You sit there and laugh.
Respect, bro.
I get that you're. This is a funny video, but right now, I could tell that he was in the military because he's even sitting there trying to correct his buddy.
I don't know about that. That dude's super confident, thinking that that's the. I'm gonna be shocked if I'm wrong and it's the dude on the end. I think it's got to be. I'm gonna go with the guy, like I said, in the CRKS shirt kind of thing. I mean, it could be the dude with the heart thing, but
Hey,
Sorry.
So I have made my decision. I have decided that the guy on the farthest end from me is the one that's in the military. So
Can't be.
will the one who was former military please step forward? Wow.
That dude was super confident that it was a dude on the end, though. Yeah, there's. Okay, all right. Well, I guess I got it right. I was not sure though. I totally thought I was gonna end up. It's gonna either be that dude or maybe the guy with the broken heart shirt. So I was not super confident in this one.
Let's go!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I have a lot of family in the military, so I just know a lot of stuff.
There you go. See, family in the military. So because there was some things that were kind of like getting off some vibes that maybe, but I wasn't buying it on the guy in the end.
No, that's good.
I respect
When you
military
said
a lot.
at ease, it
I really do.
shook me to my core, but I was already standing like this. But he went to attention, and I looked over, I was like, what the fuck? Oh, shit. It scared me. If you guys like these videos,
Okay, all right. So I didn't feel as confident as like that first time, right? The first one, I knew, it was pretty easy to tell with that one. This one, like I said, there was times where I questioned if any of these people were in the military, right? It was kind of a toss up there. But yeah, the two I was between, I was still kind of torn on that one, but I guess I got it right. I just wasn't super confident that I had it right. I thought it could have gone to the other dude with the broken heart shirt too. But what did you guys think? Did you figure it out? Were you able to tell? And what was it about them that kind of, told you that, yeah, this person was in the military? For me, like I said, I was mostly leaning towards the guy with that CRKS shirt because of that whole MEPS question that he asked the guy in the chair, where I was kind of like, that kind of pushed me in the direction right there. So that was kind of what I kind of went off of. So let me know in the comment section down below. If you enjoyed this video, hit that thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'm Christopher Chaos, and I'll see you next time. See ya.